Hello, Manchester City fans. Welcome to another news roundup. Today, I bring you some important departures from the squad, as well as potential signings like Nico Williams. So stay until the end to not miss anything. Our goal for today is 50 likes, so let's get started with the departures. Pep Guardiola puts an end to speculation about midfielder's exit from Manchester City. Speculation ends at Manchester City. Guardiola is experiencing his worst season at Manchester City. An early Champions League exit and a disappointing Premier League campaign have made the coach shift his focus to the next season. Amid this situation, there has been much speculation in recent transfer windows about a possible departure of 22-year-old midfielder James McAtee, but Pep has now made the final decision. According to journalist Ben Jacobs, the Citizens coaching staff have no intention of selling the player and plan to include him in their future plans. However, the report also states that if McAtee himself requests a transfer, the club will respect his decision. A departure remains a possibility, as several top clubs are interested in signing him. The Manchester City midfielder has a long list of potential suitors, including Borussia Dortmund, Mainz, Fulham, and Bayer Leverkusen. Xabi Alonso reportedly sees the Etihad Stadium talent as a great fit and considers him a potential replacement for Florian Wirtz, who is being monitored by Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Despite limited playing time this season, McAtee has made an impact whenever given an opportunity by Pep Guardiola at the Sky Blues. The young midfielder has played 21 matches for Manchester City this season, scoring 6 goals in 708 minutes on the pitch. Guardiola gives green light for high-profile player to leave Manchester City permanently. Manchester City is preparing for a major squad overhaul ahead of next season in European football. The team's performance under Pep Guardiola has been underwhelming, with a recent defeat to Nottingham Forest further adding to the disappointment. With the summer transfer window approaching, several players are expected to leave the club. One of them could be Bernardo Silva, who remains a target for Barcelona and PSG. Kevin De Bruyne, whose contract is nearing its end, is also unlikely to stay. Goalkeeper Edison Moraes might seek a new challenge as well. However, another confirmed departure appears to be on the way. According to Fitches, Guardiola has given the green light for midfielder Calvin Phillips to leave the club permanently. Currently on loan at Ipswich Town, Phillips has made 19 appearances this season. Although he is still under contract with City and was expected to return in the summer, Guardiola's latest decision suggests that he will not be reintegrated into the squad. According to The Sun, his most likely destination is Leeds United, the club where he developed and initially made his name, earning a move to Manchester City. However, Phillips has struggled to replicate his form under Guardiola. Since joining City, the midfielder has made just 31 appearances, scoring 1 goal. Last season, he was loaned to West Ham, but only featured in 10 matches before returning. Another high-profile English player with an uncertain future is Jack Grealish. The Premier League's most expensive signing at the time of his transfer, Grealish has faced heavy criticism and could also be on the way out. Inter Milan has emerged as a serious contender for his signature. This season, the former Aston Villa star has played 26 matches, contributing directly to 7 goals. Last season, he made 36 appearances, scoring 3 goals and providing 3 assists. Guardiola and Manchester City battle Manchester United for former Corinthians midfielder. Pep Guardiola, manager of Manchester City, always keeps a close eye on the transfer market. The Spanish coach is known for being one of the biggest spenders in European football, and City's recent transfer windows prove that. Now, Edison, formerly of Corinthians, Cruzeiro, and other Brazilian clubs, has 2 possible destinations for next season, playing under Pep Guardiola at City or joining Manchester United. At the moment, both Manchester clubs are showing strong interest in the Brazilian, according to Matteo Moretto from Relevo. Internally, there is a dispute over his signing, but nothing has been finalized yet. Edison is a highly valued player, currently in top form at Atalanta in Italy. His performances have also attracted interest from clubs like Real Madrid, the most successful team in Champions League history. Although Atalanta has no plans to sell one of their key players, club officials are aware that sooner or later, Edison will look to take the next step in his career. Both City and United are keen on signing him, and playing in the Premier League is an attractive prospect for the Brazilian. While no final decision has been made, Edison is said to be open to the move. One crucial factor in his choice could be Pep Guardiola himself. The City boss is considered a football genius, capable of developing Edison's game even further. The Atalanta midfielder is under contract until 2027 and has a market value of €50 million. In Brazil, his time at Corinthians did not leave a lasting impression on the club's fans, while he also played for Cruzeiro and Fortaleza. Manchester City shows interest in signing one of Borussia Dortmund's standout players. Manchester City is expected to undergo significant changes in the upcoming transfer window, with defensive reinforcements being a key priority. Among the players being evaluated, Nico Schlotterbeck, Borussia Dortmund's centre-back, has emerged as a viable target to strengthen the squad. According to journalist Christian Falk from Sportbild, Manchester City has already initiated contacts in an attempt to sign Schlotterbeck. The 25-year-old defender has been one of the top performers in the Bundesliga and could play a crucial role in City's squad rebuild. Borussia Dortmund, aware of interest from top European clubs, is trying to secure a contract renewal to keep the player. However, Manchester City is closely monitoring the situation and considering a potential bid. If Ruben Dias departs, the English club could accelerate negotiations to bring in the German defender as a direct replacement. The idea is to have a top-quality alternative in case their star centre-back leaves. Schlotterbeck is currently under contract with Borussia Dortmund until 2027 and earns approximately €5 million per year. While renewal talks are ongoing, Manchester City's interest could change the landscape of the negotiations. With the urgent need to reinforce their defense, City could make a move to secure Schlotterbeck's arrival, as he perfectly fits the club's requirements for the upcoming season. Manchester City ready to do everything to sign João Neves. According to a report from Spanish outlet Fitches, João Neves is expected to cost a substantial transfer fee, but Manchester City is prepared to do whatever it takes to sign the Portuguese international from Paris Saint-Germain in the summer transfer window. The 20-year-old midfielder has established himself as a key player for PSG since arriving from SL Benfica, and it's no surprise that Manchester City is keen on him. The Premier League champions are in need of a midfield controller, and the Portuguese starlet could be the perfect addition. He possesses all the attributes to develop into a world-class midfielder. Manchester City is one of the richest clubs in the world, with the financial resources to pay a premium fee for him. However, PSG is also a successful club, and they do not need to sell key players for money. Convincing the League One champions to part ways with João Neves will be a difficult challenge. City needs more quality and depth in midfield if they want to return to their best form. Signing the 20-year-old talent could be a wise move. Neves is still very young and will only improve with training and experience. He has the potential to become a top-class player in the Premier League. The highly rated midfielder is currently enjoying his time at PSG, and it remains to be seen whether he would be tempted by a move to the Premier League. Manchester City is one of the biggest clubs in the world, with an ambitious project, and the chance to join them could be very exciting for most players. It has been a disappointing season for Manchester City so far, and they could even risk missing out on UEFA Champions League qualification. To bounce back strongly, they must address their squad weaknesses in the summer transfer window. Strengthening the midfield will be a top priority, and alongside a quality central midfielder, City should also look to invest in a reliable defensive midfielder. Manchester City pushes for Nico Williams and receives key update on attacker's future. Speculation about Nico Williams' future has been ongoing for some time. The 22-year-old forward, currently playing for Athletic Bilbao, remains a top target for Manchester City as they look to strengthen their attacking options. Now, City's management seems to have received an important update regarding the player, who was also pursued by other major clubs in the last transfer window. According to Toto Fitches, Williams has already given the green light to his agent to finalize the terms of a move to Manchester City. The report also suggests that City is willing to trigger the release clause in his contract, which is valued at approximately €58 million. The club's intention is to pay the full amount as soon as the transfer window opens in the middle of this year. Additionally, there is speculation that Williams could become one of the highest-paid players at City, according to the source. Williams recently signed a contract with Athletic Bilbao until June 2027, but his performances have attracted interest from other top clubs. Barcelona, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, and Aston Villa have all been monitoring the forward. This season, Williams has played 35 matches, scoring 7 goals and providing 7 assists. He is currently in his 5th professional season with Bilbao, the only club he has played for so far in his career.